Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at smart lock technology, but this time for your scooter or your bike or even luggage. Today we're taking a look at the WeLock series of smart locks. Let's go ahead and check them out. Now, while there's a lot of snow still in Chicago and it's still a little cold, I'm already planning for my spring, my summer, and even my fall. And looking at technology solutions are going to maximize the use of some of the lifestyle choices that we've chosen here in our family. So how do I secure my bike? And how do I secure my scooters? And that is something that I want to be convenient and fast and also super reliable. So today we're taking a look at two products. We're taking a look at a product like this one. This is from WeLock that can be used to secure your bike, your scooter. It could even be used in a gym situation. If you want to tie your bag down to a fixed location, you'll be able to do this with this specific cable lock. And then we're also going to be looking at this one right here, which is a unique bicycle lock. What I like about this solution, and you're going to see more of this in a second, is that if there is no area where you can tether or lock your bike to, this is going to give you the ability to lock your bike down where the tires get locked in position. They won't move, and also it has an alarm in the event that your bike gets moved, a 100 decibel alarm. Solar powered, both of these solutions, and they also have Bluetooth as well as the ability to be opened with RFID. So let's go ahead and check out the specs and why you're going to want to consider these. Now, the very first one that we're going to take a look at is going to be this version of the WeLock that is the one that has the Now, the very first version of the WeLock that we're going to take a look at is this one right here that has the cable tied to it, right? So this one's going to have standby time of 180 days. And that doesn't exclude the solar charging because, again, if you have this on your scooter or on your bike and it's in the sunlight, it's going to extend it even further. We're talking about without sunlight, a single charge is going to give you up to 180 days of standby. It's using a lithium battery, right? And it also, the solar panels are going to be able to generate up to 20 milliamps to be able to charge. So as you're using your scooter or your bike, it's going to charge and maintain a charge so that you can lock and unlock your device. Now, let's say you live in the Midwest and you have to put your scooter and bike away, which I have, and you have this in a drawer. Well, it's only going to take 2 to 3 hours to charge. Now, if you're using a scooter or a bike with this device and you happen to get caught in the rain, don't worry, it has waterproof rating of IP66. Now, from a cable length perspective, you're looking at a cable length of 1 meter, and you're also looking at an aluminum alloy construction. You'll notice that as I'm moving it here, it's kind of sensing that I'm moving. The little alert is going off because it also has the ability, both of these solutions have the ability to send an alert to your phone to let you know that your device may be tampered with. One of them has an alarm, the one over here. This one doesn't have an alarm, but they do provide you with notifications in the event that your device is being moved or touched. Now, both of these products have companion apps that are going to work both on iOS and Android. And the next one we're taking a look at is this bike lock. And again, this is a really hefty device. It's something that could even sustain being run over with the vehicle. And from a spec perspective, you're also looking at something that is IP66 rated. So even though it seems to be more sophisticated than the one that we saw here, you don't have to worry about leaving it attached to your bike and it getting wet. And again, it has great standby time as well. Now, if you had to stow your bike because of the winter like I have, you don't have to worry. Charging these before the initial use of your, let's say, spring, summer, or fall season only takes 3 hours to get a full charge. You'll have a 60-day standby. But now, again, as you use your bike, as you're driving it, it's going to continually recharge, extending that 60-day standby. Now, while both of these are going to secure your bike or your scooter, or any device for that matter, if you're using the cable version, they're also very different in the way they're implemented. Check this out. This one right here is going to secure your tire to your frame. And it uses this mechanism here. So I'm just going to push the button right here and lock this in place. And you heard that, right? So now it's been locked in place. And you notice this little blue LED turned on. It's been enabled. I'm moving my hand away from it because it already is enabling the alarm function. So if the bike gets moved, if the bike gets tampered, you will get an alarm. Now, with this is a perfect solution for those situations where you just want to lock your bike so that no one will ride off with it in a public area. It really doesn't have to be tethered to anything physical. There's also, with the companion app, the ability to, as you're using your bike, to track your distance, to have like GPS location with this as well. And if you're within Bluetooth distance of the actual unit itself, you'll get those alerts letting you know that something is going on. Now, this one right here, also has the ability to unlock using RFID. So this is an NFC chip, right, that as you tap the actual unit here, it's going to unlock for you. So if you want something that's super convenient, you can go ahead and take this out. But I have a better way to unlock it, which is my preferred way, which I'm going to show you in a second. So we'll see how this one will open in just a second. Now let's take a look at this one here. This one's a little bit different. What I like about this is kind of my preferred one of the two, because this allows me to tie things down, especially if I go to the grocery store. It has this steel cable, and one of the things I like about it is that if I remove this screw here, you'll notice this right here, this will slide off. So what I could do is just remove the screw, slide it off, and then use this for luggage. I could use this at the gym if I want to tie down my bag. So it gives me the ability to lock anything down, not just the bike. So it's really flexible. It too has like a little sensor, as you can see there, notifying of what's going on. And both of these, one of the things I wanted to show is that they have a USB charging port here that is sealed. You can see it right there. You have a power button on this side, and then you have that little LED, and again, it's starting to notify that I'm tampering with it. On this side, what you have, if we flip this over, you have your USB charging port. Both of them are micro USB. Found right here, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and flip this back, and let me show you how easy it is to unlock. Now what I have in front of me is the companion app, and you'll notice that I have one named Scooter Lock and the other one I have called Bike Lock. So I'm going to choose the Bike Lock, and a couple things are going on here. Notice how this is locked. The locking mechanism on this is super strong. It's scary strong. I'm going to unlock it. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to go into the actual lock function. You notice right here, and I'm going to move my phone over so you can see what's happening here. Watch this. I'm going to hit unlock. Bam. That was loud, but it also was powerful. The locking mechanism on this is really, really strong. So again, imagine you just walking up to your bike, opening up your app, and pushing the button and unlocking it, and then you're set to go. It just takes seconds. Now there's another option, and I want to show you that option with this other unit here. So we're going to take a look at the Scooter Lock, right? And one of the things that I did with this one is I programmed it so that as soon as my phone gets close enough to the lock, all I got to do is push the button to unlock it. Because let's face it, why would I grab my phone if I'm going to have to bend over anyway, right? So I'm going to bend over to kind of untether it from whatever thing I've locked it down to. So as soon as I grab it right here and I press the button right here, it unlocks. And it's only unlocking because it's found the connection with my phone. So because I have my phone with me, as soon as it gets connected, it unlocks as soon as I push the button. That's cool. Now, for those of you who are curious about the overall length of this cord or this cable, now for those of you curious about the length of the cable, this is going to go off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and extend it out so you can see. It comes out pretty far, right? So this for me is really great. I'm going to be using this all summer as I'm either riding my bike or my scooter. I love the fact that I can just, again, tighten it around the scooter, even I would say fasten this to the actual, I would say steering column of my scooter, and then just plug it in and lock it into place just like that. Now both of these products are available on Kickstarter, and I'm going to have the link to the Kickstarter below. So if you want to support the Kickstarter and get your hands on these, I think that they're really cool. And again, if you are someone who plans to do a lot of outdoor activities, you want to keep your scooter or your bike secure, and you don't want to worry about running out of power, like battery power, this is a great option. See you in the next video.